Thank you.
Community TV. I was interviewing a lot of the folks around here, and a lot of them can't remember this type of welcoming happening before, or an introduction to the community. Is this important to you, and why?
Well, it's extremely important to me. It gives me an opportunity to get to meet a lot of folks in the community and to hear from them about what their background is, what their issues are, what their commitment is. And I have to tell you, it's incredible. I mean, professional people here, people who are really committed to public education, they have a long history of involvement, and for them to be here tonight to say hello to me and have a chance for us to talk it's incredible.
Now, were you superintendent prior to this?
Excuse me?
Were you a superintendent prior to this?
Yeah, I was most recently superintendent in Monroe County, down in the Florida Keys, and then before that in Springfield, Massachusetts.
Okay. Can you speak to diversity, and is there a specific initiative for diversity within specific communities, or is it holistic?
Lots of different things that we want to do with the Dunbar community, and lots of efforts that we're going to be making to recruit minority teachers and administrators into the school district. The two people that I brought into the system with me, one is a Hispanic, Dr. Alberto Rodriguez, he's here tonight, and Dr. Deidre Hicks, who is African American, and she's a Delta, so she's in her red tonight. So.
Okay, I got to track her down.
Okay.
So why is that important for you?
It's important for us to have leaders that exemplify the community and who can demonstrate to young people in our community that there are all kinds of opportunities for them, and that we need to have leaders that look like and sound like the community that they represent.
I don't really want to put you on the spot. I don't know how this question will be taken, but not having that in the past and having somebody who has that in the forefront is refreshing for one. But what do you hope to gain from minority teachers coming in? What qualifications do they have to have? Can you give us kind of some step-by-steps of how are you going to attract them?
Well, we're going to do active recruitment, but we're also going to do a grow your own. We want to get minority students in our high schools that are interested in becoming teachers to get into the teacher academies. We've got one teacher academy right now at one of our high schools, but we're going to expand that, and then we're going to mentor them through their college career and get them back into the school system.
Okay. So we'll see you out in the community quite often.
Oh yeah, you will. You absolutely.
Thank you very much for taking the time.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Yes,
Yeah.
Welcome, Councilman Sims, to CT.
Well, glad to be here.
Okay. From your knowledge and past history, has this ever happened? Organizations and the community joining together to kind of introduce new officials to the program?
Well, I can't tell you specifically about any organizations, but usually when someone important usually comes to town, we, I guess you might say, turn out to welcome them to our community. And I can remember the city manager, people like that who has, come out. I can also remember the swearing in of the mayor. Pretty much a good turnout. So it's something that's probably we do that people may not realize, but it's there.
Okay.
I think we're welcoming kind of group of people.
Why is it important at all?
Well, what it does, I think it's a twofold situation. It's a win-win, I guess you might say, wherein we as members of the community get a chance to talk to whomever is coming in, and also that person get a chance to see, who we are, and get a chance to talk to us and kind of figure out what we expect.
Okay, and now, let's say from past superintendent to now, Do you anticipate any hard questions other than introduction? Is there something that you want to
No, I don't see it as any hard questions. I think we do have concerns of our community, and I'm sure somewhere along the line we'll voice those concerns. I don't see us as, you know, some hard type people. We're good people.
Well, I understand that, but sometimes I guess I'm understanding the squeaky wheel gets the oil, they say sometimes. So, understanding that you're a city official.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask this, and I'm gonna tread lightly, but
Well, you know.
is there something personal that stands out to you that needs to be focused on?
Well, believe it or not, the problems of our district, and that's what I'm sure we're gonna probably concentrate on. The problems of our district basically are not common to just a segment of the population. It's coming to all of us. So those questions or concerns that are district-wide also affect us also. So I'm sure we probably look into those also.
Okay, and what do you hope the community take away from this?
Well, who he is, what he stands for, or how he plans to address these concerns that I've mentioned, that I've mentioned previously. I've met him. He seemed to be genuinely concerned concerned, I say, with our concerns, I guess you might say.
And just not sorry to cut you off, but talking around someone, something that stood out is that he's kind of seems to be open to diversity within his organization as well.
Well, let's just say that I think that he, more than anything, he's a people person. And I don't feel that there's going to be anything that he's going to sweep under the rug. He seems to be, receptive to our community. So I think that's going to be a plus for us. And to be honest with you, that would probably be a plus for him also.
Okay, so, last question. Is there a benefit from having someone from outside the county versus somebody coming up in the ranks? Is there a benefit to that?
Well, we as people are individuals. We're not necessarily good because we live here, or not good because we come in here. We're good because the best person, I think, should have the job, whether it be internally or externally. So.
Okay, well, thank you, Councilman.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. CTV.